Hello and welcome, Crystal Souls, on this new picky card. Today we're going to discover who you will marry before 3 years. So if you pick this reading, I am certain that you feel that the timing is perfect for you and you might be searching for the one already. So I invite you to pick between these three piles. We have pile number 1, 2, and 3. Take your time, you can meditate on the cards, and then when you are ready, you can find the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. So let us begin. And we begin with pile number 1, so let's see hints about this person and of course about what to expect with them. So with the Justice card and the King of Pentacles, what I see especially with this one is someone who is charismatic, elegant, beautiful. We have a black cat. The black cat can be a symbolism, this could be someone who is very original, also somebody that is not, for example, like the black cat to me is this energy of someone who is confident, someone who has, a certain level, I don't know how to expect it, of expectation, and they're gonna be quite selective with who they welcome. So I see this possibly connected to their personality or what they're searching for romantically as well. They're very selective, they know what they want, they're confident, they're a good person, they know their values because we have the Pentacles energy here. So yes, they know their values, they value their body, and they want to even, connect with somebody intimately because you guys click. So this is what they're searching for, and that's the masculine energy for this one because we have the King. So in my perspective, the man or the masculine energy between the two of you is gonna be the one who is searching for quality, searching for someone who is ready to commit, to build, who has confidence. And I do believe this person will be quite analytic when it comes to connecting, judging, or selecting somebody. And not just with love. You might notice that with their friends, with the job they do, the things they welcome, the things they do not welcome. I also believe they might have a very strict diet, to be honest, because they want to eat what they value and what builds their body and themselves in their best version, pretty much. So that's the vibe of the King of Pentacles. Now, of course, the King of Pentacles is representing someone who is opulent, who is stable, who is mature. So expect that as well, of course. And this is funny because we talked about someone who is grounded and strong, mature, who is stable. And this is what the Justice card is showing you. You and the person have to be stable in order for you guys to build something together. So we have the swing here. The swing is not stable. It goes up and down. So it creates that momentum between the two of you that can lead towards actually some reflection. And ask yourself, do I feel now ready to even marry somebody? Like, do I feel ready to be a wife or a husband? Do I feel ready to live with somebody, to build with somebody? And be honest with yourself, because many of us are just like, yeah, I'm searching for the one, and then you realize my life is not in order, I am not stable, or I have too many fears I have to work on, or any type of thing like this. So with this analyzing, I do believe you might find clarity. I feel like with the branch in front of her eyes, and I feel this could be you or the person, but I do believe one of you is still stuck there, not really seeing what's going on. It's kind of like the other person is heavier and you will never fall down. So it's kind of like, what am I gonna do out there? So I feel like the universe is challenging you to see clearly what's going on and to liberate yourself from this situation. So the Justice card is about fairness. It's about something that is being resolved, something that is actually working in your favor. So for example, if you've been in toxic relationships, this next person will be like the trophy at the end, this reward at the end, because you've been taught and you've been suffering enough. So now you're seeing clearly what you're searching for in a person. If you feel stuck on something, this is something to work on before even meeting this person. So you have a few time, I believe, a timing that is available to you, and I do believe this is why you picked this reading, because you know that you might have years to work on yourself, to search for this one, in order for you to find that stability with them and to find someone who is grounded and mature. And this is who you have to become yourself. So let's see for the other cards. So we have discoveries and singing the same symphony. So this is good to see, because in my perspective, you do want to find someone who is your equal. You do want to look for somebody who is able to look for the same things in love. So they might value the same things. For example, you want somebody who is social or outgoing or traveling a lot or adventurous, present, emotionally available, someone who is very expressive, whatever that is. All these things you'll find and sing together the same symphony. So that means all that you search for, all that you embody is gonna be reciprocated. So it's like looking into a mirror, and possibly if you've been watching a lot of readings and you've been telling yourself, I guess I'm gonna date myself because I can see myself in the cards, that is a good sign. That is a good sign, because you're attracting somebody who is your equal, who is actually your mirror. So this is what I can see with this specific one. Of course, the piano, singing could be something you guys will be doing, could be related to the person, maybe related to their work as well. So far for the works, so discoveries, I'm thinking about anything clues related, trying new things as well. Justice, of course, the justice, the law. Here we have Pentacles energy, and I see a businessman, to be honest. So this could be business-wise, business-related, money-related stuff. Like, for example, this could be real estate investments. This could be any investments, really. Like, that's what I can see as well. Music, arts also is showing up. So for this one, discoveries. I feel like this is the sense of curiosity together, discovering new things, growing together, never being bored, never having this routine. And I feel this is so important in a relationship. You do want to be and connect with somebody that is able to grow, is able to, look for new things and try new things, and also, kind of inspire you to do something different, to experience something different, to go somewhere different. That's what I see. Now, you can be led to discover a person or discover something new. And if there's something like an offering from a friend, like let's do that, let's go somewhere we've never been before, say yes, because this could be the opportunity of you meeting this specific person. So I feel like the more open you are, just like this door, opening yourself up to new things and new discoveries will help you to create scenarios where you are together or will meet this person. So let's see some couple cards. Well, this is confirming, yes, you are dating to marry and they are dating to marry. Possibly if you've been guided towards this pile, it's because you're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting. You do want to have someone you can rely on and build a future with. And this is showing up. The two of you are willing to go in this direction. You might be secret admirers or lovers in the beginning, because that's showing up here. And there is this openness. You can see the window being open, the two of them kissing each other. Here they're hugging each other. This could be a love language too. Like you guys might be showing love and appreciation physically. Could be a caress, could be a kiss, could be a hug, anything really. But I see that this openness for commitment and marriage is gonna be primordial, and I think the foundation of this relationship to grow. Let's see now some personality cards, what we have. So we have solitary and sensuality. So, and I could see, for some reason I could feel a person who is emotional, a person who is, trying to find someone who brings them security and balance emotionally and physically too. I can sense that. But I feel this person would rather be alone than surrounded by a lot of people that do not care about them. For example, their friendship will be something very deep and profound, and people that have been here for a long time. Otherwise, they might not be that interested or that hooked on them. They might just not even see them as friends, but just people in their life, coming and going. But what they want is something deep and strong. And that's the same for love. So not finding it, they would rather stay single. Not having that deep connection, that that connection that makes you lose sleep and go wild and crazy and you think about them all the time. If they do not have that, if they do not feel love towards them, men or women, okay, they are not interested. They would rather stay alone. So that's what I see. A person who only values quality people, and if they don't find it, they're okay on their own. Like, they can support themselves, and they can support themselves financially. They can support themselves with what they do and their discoveries. I see a person who is very intelligent too. So really, they are their pillar, and it's whether you add up to what they can benefit from, or they're not going to be that invested. But honestly, you're going to be married to this person, so they will value you, obviously. And here we have sensuality, which I believe is one of their love language as well. So they love to be sensual. And this is not to mistaken by anything erotic. It's not that, okay? Sensuality is the way, for example, they move, they talk, they look at you. It's that sense of building an atmosphere, an attraction that is irresistible and that makes you like the person even more. You're hooked on them, pretty much. So they have this effortless sensuality about them. And this can just be about like what they emanate, actually. So let's see for these other couple of cards. Ooh, look at this. Made of stars, and we have souls meeting. In my perspective, you can be present to this person even before meeting them physically. And if you've been dreaming of somebody, feeling a presence around you, even seeing numbers, signs, maybe a name everywhere, they have been calling you. And I'm saying this because their souls are trying to awaken you to who they are, so you guys can be together. And with Made of Stars, you can be starseeds, you can be light workers, old souls incarnated at the same time. You possibly shared other lifetimes together and you're meeting each other again. Solely, I feel like you never really splitted ways. You stood, with each other. And now it's time to be together. But again, we talked about finding balance before, which I think is why they might just show up solely, because they might need some time, or you might need some time to find that balance. And so you can be together later. So let's see more of them. But so far it's promising, guys. And you might feel like it. You might feel like you are expecting and waiting for somebody that is special to you. Otherwise, not interested. I don't have time for that. Again, we can see some, spice and connection physically. So Netflix and chill could be something you guys will love to be doing, chilling at home, cuddling, kissing, etc. And then we have here guided. And we saw soul meeting, Made of Stars. I do believe you are indeed guided towards each other. I even told you, with these discoveries or callings, invitations, trying new things, you might be meeting. And this is totally confirming what I said, and I forgot about the cards, by the way. So yes, it's totally what we could tell with this energy. You're guided towards each other. There's like a trail that's guiding you towards this meeting. And again, I do believe this will come at perfect timing. This is not something you can force, and you should not force, because I do think it's gonna be a lot more rewarding and a lot more precious and meaningful when you guys are ready for each other. And I also believe this might come faster than expected. My English today is broken. I'm so sorry. I'm half asleep, half awake, so this is why. I'm lacking sleep these days. Been working like a crazy freak, and I was not even sure that I would have some time to record this reading for this week. That's how crazy my schedule is. So yeah, glad I could. But this is the energy here. Let's see more Okay, so these are places. So these places can be symbolic. For example, there could be places where you guys can go to, things you guys might do together, or this could be how the two of you might be meeting, okay? Or places that you'll see each other for the first time. So we have the workplace, and especially their workplace. We talked about a business person. This is totally the vibe again. The seaside. And of course, even the scenery or this type of landscape can be significant to you or to them. A creative corner or YouTube. Interesting. So they could be working or creating videos, even creating videos for their businesses, for example. But they can be a creative, and we talked about this with the piano especially. So in my perspective, this is showing up like what attracts you most. Like, for example, if your type is business, then this is going to be a business person. If your type is more of a creative, okay, if this is about law, fairness, etc., this is possibly going to be more of this. Not saying that this cannot be all of them. You know, they can have all these traits, because I do believe this might be the type actually you like, showing up with all these things, okay? So, let's continue with this grid so we can see the zodiac signs. So far, we have Libra for the Justice card, and Pentacles is Earth energy, or this could be autumn season. So Libra, autumn, very connected. For the timing, let's see with the grid and this. So this could be the timing, the season, or this could be related to your zodiac sign and their zodiac sign. Libra again is crazy. So Libra, Virgo, Leo. This is in between Leo and Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. So let me now pick some letters and words so we can see more hints about. Oops. So what the freak? I watched it recently, and there's still some water because there's some holes here. So okay, let me just absorb it. Well. So I'm gonna place it here. I will avoid the cards because if some water falls on it, it's gonna be a mess. So let's see. Any hints and clues with these? I see me. So this one is blank. Poogie. It sounds like I don't know, like a cat name, or I don't know, but this is cute. Poogie. What else do I have here? Go. How would meeting? Okay, yeah, I can see that. So this could be rather the business meeting or meeting each other. And we add the soul meeting, so that could be confirming this. We have Precious, USA as a place, Aries again, boy, feel, and Cancer again. So there could be potent or timings, like potent seasons, or like I said, this could be related to the zodiac sign of your person. What else do we have? It's pretty much what I can see. IP, address, Gmail is what I think about with this. Gmail, maybe exchanging mails. Maybe you guys can be working together, for example, or collaborating. I don't know, but this could be talking to you this way. For the boy, this could be rather, a male, or this could be, if you do want to conceive, of course, having a baby boy together. This could be announcing this. Let us now continue. I'm going to be picking my book of answers. So if you do have a question specifically connected to this person, let me know. Think about this one, and I'll be turning some pages connecting to you, so we can get some guidance here. If you guys are interested, this book is linked down below. And if you do want to have a reading with me, as you may know, everything is linked down below as well. So let's see. Group number 1, what is the answer? Don't waste your time. Okay, so this is clear. If you've been hooked, if you've been attached to one thing, wasting time on the past, no, don't waste time, keep on moving. Maybe the person you have a crush on is not the one. I don't know, but this is really the guidance you needed to hear today. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to claim this energy of your future spouse down below to amplify and manifest it faster. And if you're new, subscribe, of course. And when I said that, I saw 2222. So this could be a good sign for you because this means togetherness. So yeah, subscribe for good luck. And I will see you on my next one. Bye-bye. Let's go pile number 2 and see who is gonna be the one you marry and also what to expect in this connection. So we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups for this one. So right away, I am sensing somebody who is social, who is fun to be around, who is very joyful, expressive. I'm also getting that sense of like social media interactions, meeting each other, friend groups. Of course, this could be physically, but this could also be on the internet, because with the 3 of Cups, this one symbolizes friendship, a connection that is very fun or that actually is meaningful. So could be somebody that is a friend to you, that you connect through a friend, that you meet because of social media as well. That is so far the energy I can get for this one. And they remind me of the... Okay, I checked online. These are called bridesmaids. Okay. And this is better to know. This way you guys can connect to it. But they look like it in my perspective. Like the way they're dressed and pampered. Like they look similar. So it's rather best friends that are actually matching each other. Or this could be what I said. They might actually be there for your wedding day and like wear something very similar. And I'm really getting something floral, and we have flowers again on this one. So when I see flowers, I think about beauty, I think about opening up. I feel that sense of comfort, like you are growing in this garden of love with this person that's healthy to be with. And this could be the vibe of the person. And we talked about an energy that is friendly and welcoming and joyful. So this is what you might be attracted towards. You might not be the one who is that much attracted when somebody is distant or playing mysterious or being cold. Like this is not really what hooks you. But when somebody is very expressive, joyful, fun, even a person that jokes a lot, this is what attracts you. Like they have this kind of solar energy in a way. So yes, this is what I see here. I feel like this is announcing indeed the wedding day and your friends showing up here supporting this marriage. And this might be a good sign too, like when you talk about this person that you are dating or will be dating in the future, they will tell you, I like this person, or you're very lucky to have this person. They will notice that they are the best option. And if they're not really approving, well, you make your own judgment, but this might be a sign that this is not the person. So here we have the 7 of Pentacles. This one represents actually knowing and noticing that this is the best investment. Meaning, in this relationship, when dating, talking to each other, getting to know each other, you will sense and know, this is the one for me. This is somebody I can see myself growing old with. That's the person I can see myself building a life with. So whatever you want to experience, whatever you are searching for in a person, you have to stick to those standards in order for you to be presented the right option. Because you make the choice, you make the choice when they're presented to you, whether they're clowns or the one. So this 7 of Pentacles is reminding you of the choices that you make that will lead towards the future that you invest yourself in, the relationship you invest yourself in, with who you invest yourself in. And so when you can notice, okay, that's the future I can see as ideal for me, that can support me. So mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially, and beyond. Like whatever you're searching for to find in that relationship, if you can see that support and things growing towards something more positive, that's when to hook yourself with the person. But if not, keep on searching. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to keep on looking. So let's see for the other cards. Yes, look at this. We have waiting for your venue. So it's clear to me. You might be presented a lot of people, possibly receive a lot of love messages, DMs, calls. We have a lot of people around you that are willing to be with you. But you might sense this is not for a forever story. This is not for marriage. This is just to be with you and to, hook with you or whatever that is. It's something you know and you feel is empty. And you want now to invest in the right relationship. I mean, if you picked this reading, you are ready for marriage. And if you're not, then I guess it's just for entertainment. But if you are leading towards that, I mean, it resonates with you even more because you know and you've been tired to wait for the one. But you do want to find a person who is a real fit for you, that feels like a best friend for you. And this is why you're not afraid to wait. You're not afraid to only say yes to somebody who is a true match. Because again, this is your life. The person that you're going to be marrying is the most important relationship ever. That is your life partner. That's the person who is going to build you as you build them growing older. So that's a person that needs to be healthy, that needs to be supportive, that needs to be positive, that needs to be bringing something magical to you. And if this is not found, I feel like you're not afraid to wait. You're not afraid to be selective with who you welcome in your life. And only when you feel that love, when you feel, this person can take care of you, this person can show up, this person can be present, this person can build with you, that's only when you will give them energy, will give them time, will give them importance. But when it's not offered to you, you're not afraid to say no and to remain single. And you might notice people coming by and asking you this question, are you married yet? Are you dating somebody? That's okay. Whatever your age is, if you're divorced, if whatever your situation is as well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your pace is not people's pace. If people your age are already married, having kids or whatever, it does not matter. Your life is the only priority right now. Your well-being is your priority right now. What you want in love is your priority. And if you don't find it, it's okay. Keep on going. I mean, you might be the representation of what you want to date. So that means it exists. It is not high standard shit, okay? You are really representing your perfection. And if not, then this is asking you, keep on working on yourself. Be the person you want to date. Show the universe, this is possible. This is me. I am the person I want to date. I am the person I can rely on. And I can guarantee when you match that energy of what you want to manifest, this is when you attract it. Everything like this. Same for the mindset. If you embody this person, now ask your mindset. Is my mindset matching what I want? Is my mindset believing I am deserving of this love? And I can see someone who is providing, spoiling you with love, giving in, and willing to make you feel special. And if you don't feel that way, possibly you're just wasting time on someone who is just wanting to waste time and to waste yours. And they don't even care about your time, to be honest. So that's a reminder. Keep on waiting for your venue. For their venue, because that person is going to be special. And if you don't find them special, it's not the one. Let's see these. Let me take you dancing, and we have Rage Daddy. So, of course, this could be with the spice. This could be someone who is indeed actually opulent, abundant, and stable materially. And this is possibly what you are searching for. You might even value this in yourself. The fact that you're stable financially, that you can grow with the career that you have. And let me take you dancing. I see this as balance too. Like they are hardworking, and you might be yourself. But also you find time for fun, for your friends, and for the things that do matter. Let's see these ones for the personality cards. Someone who is awakened and attractive. So, you don't have to compromise. Their looks and their energy, their being are gonna be attractive. Everything is gonna be like hitting the jackpot when finding the one. And this is because you are yourself very selective, and you know what to take, you know what to leave. And if it's not that energy, if you don't feel attraction in many levels, it's not for you. Like even myself, like when I have a crush on somebody, this could be, something I feel on many levels, but if something is missing on one level, whether it's something spiritually I'm not feeling, something emotionally I'm not feeling, or physically I'm not feeling, I am being honest with myself. This cannot work because I am not seeing myself investing with somebody that I would find ugly on the inside or outside, or I would not find inspiring in any way, or that is not materially stable because I am myself, very proud of what I can achieve and bring to the table. So it's something that you have to be aware of, because if it's not attractive, if it's not appealing to you in any type of way, don't say yes to it. And don't say I can manage to change this person. You can always inspire them, but this is not your role to mold them as your masterpiece. You're not supposed to do that. So that's a reminder. And with awakened, I do see that the two of you might have deep conversations. This could be spiritual. This could be with deep, profound messages, maybe something related to philosophy or mindsets. But you guys are awakening to each other and growing together, which I believe is what you value in somebody. And we could see that with the Seven of Pentacles. You want someone who is inspiring. You want someone who is going to make you grow into your best version. And if you're not getting this, you might not be that interested. Let's see now some couple cards. Okay, I'll bring you healing and the first move. In my perspective, because we saw someone who is like a best friend, I feel like this is what heals you, what makes you feel understood and welcomed and not judged. Because if you do have indeed best friends or the right friends around you, they will be like this. No jealousy, no competition, no toxicity. No, they are supportive. They are understanding. They understand you from your perspective, and they can project themselves and support you and help you and provide the best advices. So this is what I believe you're going to find in this person, and this will heal you. This will make you feel understood and welcomed. Rather it's something very heavy or not, but this is what I see here. And for the first move, I do believe this is going to be the masculine energy making this first move. And of course I'm talking about energy, not talking about the body here, so take what resonates. We have the Pool as well, which could be significant. We can be meeting at this type of place. We do have places coming up after with the other cards. So yes, this might be something you have to know. So for the places so far, I told you, social media for sure, events with friends. Here I see dancing, so maybe I'm not saying clubs more, because I feel like this might not be the place for you to find the one, but, maybe teaching classes for dance, or it could be something more, dance or sport, anything like this. And for the love letters, could be emails, could be text calls, could be some collaboration, could be somebody that is even writing you letters. And if you're a big romantic, they might do that for you. Leave you notes before going to work, write you letters to show you appreciation. I wish this is something that people would do more. To be honest, I used to do that, especially when I was a student. And I remember, because I was in a long distance relationship too, but this person, came to visit me, and whenever they left, I, dropped a letter, a love letter that they did not notice. And then when they went home unpacking their stuff, they saw the letter. These type of things are always something that can touch somebody. And I know that my partners were big romantics, so they really appreciated all these type of things. Even leaving notes before them going to work is something I did. So they were asleep, and I went to the bathroom and then wrote this little note. So I hope that people can still do these type of things, even if the person is not a romantic. This is something that will scream, I pay attention to you, I love you, I care for you, and I support you. And this can just be a few words. Have a good day at work, my love, I love you, you're precious to me. Like these type of things, like that will just make their day a lot better. And they're starting with this note, for example. So I feel like this is what they will do, or you guys will do that for each other, because this might be even your love language in a way. That is something precious. So let us see next couple cards. Okay, peaceful time and reunited. So, of course, reunited is more on a soul level. I'm not saying you are going to be dating somebody that left you before. No, this is a brand new person. You've been waiting for them all along. And you're not waiting for an ex. I hope so, at least, because this is not the one I can see here. This is a new attraction. This is a new person that you are reunited with, because destiny and the universe are seeing the value in this relationship and connection. And I told you, fun, joyful, peace, healing. This is how you're going to feel when meeting this person. If I bring you an ex, you possibly will not find this energy. You will not find joy. You will not find comfort. You will not find healing. You will not find peace. Most of you guys will just be more traumatized. So yes, the universe is bringing you a person who is matching what you want, who is matching what possibly you lacked in other relationships before. So peace is what to expect, and reunion is presented here. I'm not saying you're waiting too long. To be honest, I feel like a lot of you guys are talking to somebody that you feel is the right investment. Yes, some of you will be waiting because, like I said, you're not willing to be with somebody that is a waste of time or that is just not a match for you. So for the places. So these places could be related to a meeting place. It could be places that are symbolic or just guidance. So we have your location for this one. So clearly this might not be a long distance for the majority of you. We have the subway. Could be a city person. Oh, the friend group. I forgot about this one, but this is very connected. It's funny because we had, 3 girls, and here we have 3 men appearing right there. So in my perspective, friends are gonna play a big role in this encounter or presenting you the one. So rather male friends or girl friends, not girlfriends, okay, but girl friends. And or like I said, this could be a group online. We have a person reading, we have a person on the phone, a person enjoying some sun. Could be the vibe too. So yeah, one is gonna stand out of your group of friends, or it could be people that you work with, for example, but there is a group. There is possibly a person that will be presented among a lot of people, and you might notice and feel, that's the person for me, or that person is very attractive. Like they have something special. And I'm certain that you know what is special for you. So for the signs, so far we have earth energy, or this could be autumn season. We have summer season, or this could be a water sign. And we have winter here. And summer vibes too. So for the grid, let's see the zodiac sign, or this could be the season timing for you too. Leo is crazy. Leo sign is crazy. Well, this could be the season, if not the zodiac sign. We have Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. So let's see. Next, I'm gonna be picking some letters and words. So, oopsies. With this technique, we can see especially a name, a place appearing, some words, some guidance. I think about Italy with IT. Italy, so they could be Italian, they could love Italian food, they could be from this place. I think about Korea as well. Or Korean. Sean. What else? Oh, we have the sea. Isn't it in this group that we saw? No, I think it's in the other one. I think about TikTok. TikTok. Oh, this could be the time, the clock. As for the words, we have peace again. We had peaceful, now peace. Peace, sassy, kiss, day, beneath, sweet, and sport. And I think we talked about this. Someone who is active, or you can be. Is it in this group? I'm so sorry. I'm half there off in my bed. So I'm so sorry, but no, maybe not. I don't know, but we can see that here. So they might be sporty. You can be playing the same sport, doing sporty activities together. What else do we have? Yeah, Italia. 10. You could be saying number 10 a lot. And we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 5. So these could be numbers. You see 11, 11 could be also a sign. So 11, 11 is a wish coming true. 1, 1, 1 is a new beginning. Oh, I see eat. And T, of course. And 555 represent change and creation. Just so you have all the symbolisms. Let's continue now with the book of answers. So I invite you to think about a question. Or if you don't have any question, we can just see what is the message and the guidance you need to receive. If you guys are interested, this is the book I created, linked down below on Amazon. If you do want to get a reading with me, everything is linked down below as always. Absolutely not. Okay, so for some you might be redirected, or something is just like a warning sign, like no, this is not, absolutely not, maybe the one or the thing or whatever you asked for. That is the guidance. Thank you so much for being here. You can claim this beautiful energy of this person down below to manifest it. I saw 2, 3, 4 no, 5. So this is actually showing up that things will be evolving towards the right thing, the right person, the right direction. So make sure to claim it down below as well. And also I wanted to subscribe to bring you good luck, because I was about to say it and I saw the number. So I guess it's a sign for you. So yeah, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you on my next one. Bye-bye. Let's go group number 3 and see hints about the person and also what to expect in this marriage. So the Sun and the King of Cups are showing up for you guys. What I see, and especially because the cards are showing these type of scenes, summer. Summer is gonna be possibly your favorite season, the time when you are traveling, connecting, bonding, meeting new friends, new people. Perhaps this is gonna be when you guys meet each other. So traveling, could be summer or any season really, but I do see on the go, exploring. So this is gonna be possibly how things happen between the two of you. We have a picnic with these two lovebirds. Could be a future date, of course, as well. Going on a cruise or on a boat. Yes, that is totally the vibe. There is a shark at the distance for some reason. So I feel like you might be presented people that, yes, you have the king, and you also have people that might be sharks, okay? So it's what the heck? It's for you to be cautious. It's for you to notice when It's rather the king or someone else. So for the King of Cups, I see a person who is stable, emotionally in tune, balanced, ready to date. Someone who is very fun. I can get that from the character especially. They might have a fashion sense that attracts you a lot, and you might yourself have a fashion sense that is quite unique and creative, or like something that is very attractive about you. And you might find this very attractive about them. And honestly, the way people dress tells a lot about their creativity, or it tells a lot about the way they care for themselves. And not just dressing, but also with their hair, if they take care about their face, or the way they present themselves. So they will present themselves the best way possible. They're shining like a sun. They're very social, they're very positive, they have this vibe, this aura, this energy that is very attractive. They're like the sun, they're like a person you will have a fun time with and you will connect to on the deep level. Like, that's a person who is very chatty, that's a person who is very fun, always, making jokes. They have this positive vibes about them that makes you feel comfortable and welcomed. So here we have a date, okay? Like I said, expect them to make plans or you to make plans and you guys spending more time together, possibly during summertime. We have a little chipmunk eating, I think these are apples. So yeah, I feel like maybe, this could be interesting, because like when I see this, I'm thinking about people that tend to attract animals around them, whether it's birds, chipmunks, or dogs, cat, whatever. Like, they might have this vibe and energy that is actually that positive. Even animals feel that, and possibly kids as well, because they are more intuitive. They're more in tune with the energy, the frequency, and how people vibrate. So I feel like this is really the vibe you will feel. If you were a child, would you pick this person as a companion, as a friend even? And if not, then this is telling you're not willing to marry somebody you don't even feel good vibes from. So you're gonna feel this good energy and an emotional bond with them. That's a person who is a lover. That's a person who is very romantic, very expressive, willing you to feel special, willing you to be spoiled with love. And if you don't feel it, possibly not the one. So with these other cards, let's see what we have. I forgot about the cards, and on all groups, I was like, oh, this is confirming what I just channeled and could sense on the cards. So yeah, spirits are very clear, and they have a clear direction for you too. So traveling, clear as day, okay? You will possibly meet this person while traveling, or traveling is going to be something you love. So if you're very outgoing, very social, an explorer, an adventurer, that is gonna be totally the vibe. Or if you're not really that adventurous, still, you guys will go on weekends, on trips, where you guys could feel comfortable. For example, if you're like me, an introvert, you might love trips that are more connected to nature, in calm places near the sea, where it's not too crowded. Or if you are very extroverted, you might love to go to like cities with lots of activities, and you guys can go out a lot, go to amazing restaurants and have, this is gonna be different vibe, but still I feel like this is something you will enjoy. Personally, I would love to have a partner that love to like have chill trips, like possibly grandma type of trips instead, because I've never been in a club in my entire life, will never go because that's not my place. Bars and stuff are not like me, like they just suck my energy. Like, I don't know, I'm not a social person, to be honest, so the less people I see, the better I feel. And so if I have a person who is extremely the opposite, I will say no to it, because I know I'm not compatible, and you need yourself to say no to what is not compatible for you. So yes, we saw a sun. It doesn't mean, if you are an introvert, for example, that you need to welcome your opposite. But it's always good to have a person with a bit more yeah, a bit more comfortable, for example, in social environments, because they can help you to also gain more confidence or to, manage to talk more. But if it's to the extreme where you have to change your entire personality, not like, don't waste your time. Because I have been in relationships where, the person seemed to be introverted, and then going out every weekend, meeting family members all the time. It was hell to me. It was hell to me because I would rather stay at home. So you have to be understanding your limits, understanding what you want and also what you don't want. Like, what is this kind of sun? Like solar with you in beautiful places with few people, okay. But if you need more than this, then you need to also understand, okay, that's what I'm searching for. No, I'm a family person, I love to be around friends all the time. Then go ahead and find somebody that is just like you. But don't find people like us. Because you might feel like you're always forcing the other person, bringing so much discomfort, forcing the person all the time to be in circumstances that they do not feel comfortable with, that suck up all their energy. Like, you don't want to be their energy vampires, right? You do want to be someone who charges their energy and understands how they work. I'm not saying the opposites cannot work. They can, but you have to understand each other's limits. If you are, for example, an introvert and the other person is an extrovert, if you are an introvert, you need to accept them going out and having friends, even without you, because you might need to recharge. And the opposite is the same. So I feel like you will need to understand what you're searching for, who you are, and where you can go. And also what you are willing to change. If you find meaning in changing, of course. So for the couple cards, we have home cooked meal and we have charisma. And I do believe this is what you find very attractive in them. And I do think, even though you might be more introverted, them being quite eloquent or talking, expressing themselves like effortlessly is gonna be something you find very charismatic. But anything, this could be their style, again, because I can see two people that are dressed beautifully. So charisma with that, with their personality, of course. Oh, I forgot to talk about this one, by the way. So you might get news. You might get news from them. If you've been talking to somebody and maybe they've been traveling for work or doing something, an activity, studying with their exams, you can get some news very soon. I feel like maybe it's been a very busy period, but during springtime, or not spring, summertime, you guys can find more time to hang out and to be spending time together. And home cooked meal, it's really showing this home vibes, chilling, eating a meal, talking to each other. That's possibly what you're searching for. Like, you want to explore, you want to have fun, you want to bond and connect with quality people. But at the same time, you love to be alone. Just the two of you, watching a good movie, eating a good meal, going on a picnic date, going on a trip just for the two of you. Like, that's what I see. And eating is something that might be a precious time because, and I've noticed this, for example, with my parents. My dad works so much, like he is a very busy person, just as I am. I guess I took that from him. But he is a workaholic too. And so the only time my parents really exchange and talk about what they did, what they experienced, the people that they've met, etc., is always during these meals. Rather it's lunch or dinner. Like, that's when they really share. Even though they might be watching TV, like they watch, but they don't really watch. They just talk and talk and talk and talk. And that's what I appreciate personally. Like, I love to, even if you have background TV on, you will exchange and talk, and it's not always on, but I'm seeing this for you too. Like, I see that you guys will have quality exchanges, especially during these dinners or lunches or even breakfast, really. Like, that's the time when it's just the two of you exchanging, vibing, and that's something precious for you. So let's see for these. More about their personality. Someone And honestly, that's the vibe. Like, we could see that someone who is chill and passionate as well. So, chill, yes, positive vibes, a person who is easygoing, very easy to talk to. I believe this is what you will appreciate about them, even if. Even if you are an introvert, I mean, you might really love that they're very social, they're very open, and very chill around you, especially, but also with the people around them, and passionate, and expect a lot of passion, expect a person who is, very passionate with what they do as well. And possibly this is why, like, when they're working. And I'm like this too. Like, personally, if you text me when I'm working, I will possibly not like it. I will be feeling pressured and disturbed, and I might tell the person, we can talk when I'm done with what I need to do. Not that I will not text you when I'm working, or like during these type of breaks I take during work, but this can be uncomfortable. And in my perspective, like, they know when to give you time, and they know when to give time to their projects, their dreams, to themselves as well, and also to their friends. But they do not want to, like, and if you're somebody who is needy, you might need to understand that thing too, like their boundaries and their time for themselves, their time for their work, etc. Which I think is something you will need for yourself too. So utilize this time when they're busy to work on yourself, to work on things that you love, to meet the people that you love as well, friends, parents, etc. So let's see more couple cards. I mean, yes, we could feel that passion, we could feel that attraction that you feel towards them. So it's clear, a deep attraction, and you might have the wildest fantasies together. You might, even with your intimacy, I feel you might be adventurous. Because I can see that part of you, or the part of the couple, that is quite there. Like, that's very pronounced. And you want possibly to find a person who is just in on these type of adventures, even when it comes to your intimacy together. And this attraction physically you're going to feel, or even towards who they are, their personality, their vibe, is gonna be very profound and deep. And expect to possibly even make some type of dreams you did not expect to make about anybody. But this is showing up for a reason, okay? So don't be shy about this. This is completely normal, and I think this is something that shows you care. So let's see. We have seduction and spade. I'm telling you, like, even the picnic going on is really showing me you enjoy your time together. You enjoy to chill, to have fun. Even the moments when you had these dinners or lunchtime. Totally. So spa day, doing some skincare together. And here we are. It feels like you two are best friends, to be honest. And the seduction. I'm certain you love to dress up too. And we talked about fashion so many times on this group. So, going on dates, special places, you love to dress up. It's kind of like, like when you're an actor and you play all these characters and you can dress in certain characters, like, it feels like this because you will have these occasions to dress a certain way. So this could be, for example, a fancy dinner in a luxurious place, then you can dress with your most beautiful dress or your most beautiful suit. Or if, for example, you go to a place where it's more sporty, you might have this occasion to wear your most sporty fashiony pieces. So yeah, expect this with your activities. So let's see more places for you guys. So these can be symbolic places for the meeting, or this could be, of course, things you guys will be doing, or things you love, for example, bread. So here we have the camera. My goodness, I might change the camera that I have, and possibly, like I told you before, I might buy a new camera for my birthday, or after my birthday, it depends. But I can see that it's time to upgrade. Although my camera is a good camera, it's a Canon EOS 80D, which is still good value and still provides good quality in my perspective. It's just the autofocus. It's not the best, to be honest. And I think the one I'm going to take, which is still a Canon, because I tried different brands. I had a Nikon before, and I tried, I sent it back right away, a Sony camera. I'm sorry, but Sony, like the camera I had, first the battery was lasting 30 minutes. I mean, I'm recording for like 1 hour, so if I have to take breaks and charge again, it was horrifying. So I just sent it back, and honestly, I didn't like it much. The quality of it did not match my expectations. So I hope that I'm planning to get a Canon R50V, so that's especially made for videos, and I think it's gonna be a good switch, especially for my ASMR channel, because I'm not using this camera because for some reason the white balance is not that good. But anyways, you might not be that interested into cameras, but that's what I want to get. And also I feel with a Sigma lens, with the new camera, I'm gonna have the best, like you can see the blur, like the blur effect here, like when you zoom things up, like it creates a beautiful blur. So with the Sigma lens, it's gonna be even more pretty, especially if you have lights in the background, for example. So it's mostly going to be for my ASMR channel, which I invite you to subscribe to. I have 2 ASMR channels actually, but I have one that is more girly based. I do plan to post a meditation this week, possibly the same day I'm posting this video on YouTube. So check it out. It's Marion ASMR on YouTube. But anyway, so we have the bakery. Then we have unexpectedly. Okay, so you might be meeting unexpectedly. Although I feel like this is still the universe, creating the scenario for yourself, and the park. And you can love to take walks in the park as well together, or you can be meeting while taking a walk. And of course, this makes me think of rather French food, or this could be a Parisian, this could be a French person, French city you might be visiting, traveling to. We have a city on this one, the park, which is more of a city thing, to be honest. Like where I live, for example, which is in a village, there's no park. Like there are forests and such you can walk to, but there's no real like building a park for people. It's more in little cities. Well, maybe that will evolve in the future, but that's how it is. So let us see next the zodiac sign, so we can see more of a season. So far we have summer season and water signs for the cups. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you a close-up because this could be interesting. We have, I mean, I'm not sure because this is a Korean deck with a Korean artist. So I'm not sure if this is the sea at the distance, or if this is, because this is the grass right there. They have a picnic. And then we can see rather I think about Han River in Korea. But this could be a river, this could be a beach for you. And we have the city at the distance. So these could be type of areas you might have. So for the signs, Cancer or the season. So Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Libra. So let's see next letters and words. So here we can see a place appearing, a name, any type of hints, maybe words specifically connected to the person. They're cutting grass outside. If I was recording an ASMR channel, I would go wild and crazy because with the other mic, it captures everything. You might even hear it. Can you hear that in the background? But with the other mic, which is the Yeti, Blue Yeti, this is a Fafine microphone I'm using here, which is a dynamic mic, and honestly, it's the best when you want no disturbance, because it doesn't capture any outside noise, which is a lot better. But for ASMR, you need something very sensitive that captures all the little sounds, because it's too sensitive to, like, this will not pick up all the little sounds and crackling and whatever that is. Like, you can still whisper, it captures it, but it's not as high quality as the Yeti. So if you do want to start an ASMR channel, you know which mic to take. You do have other brands, of course, but they're higher in prices. I feel like the Yeti has good quality for ASMR. You still need to cleanse the sound behind it or not. You know, people are used to hearing this one. But anyways, so let's see what we have. Yo, city person, possibly. Okay. I heard Joe. Perhaps Korea, Tokyo. Look. Tokyo. So maybe Japan. So for the words, we have fly again. You're traveling, flying. Yes. Of course, this could be a long distance. Although we saw, I think in this one, we saw your location, right? Or maybe not. My brain is not following today. No, it was in the other group. So we have wish, ever, and night. So there could be indeed a long distance connection for this group specifically. You can also have these dates out at night. And we talked about a person who is hardworking. And in my perspective, they will only have time after work. So maybe that's why night dates will be when the two of you will bond and connect. So let me now pick the book of answers. So if you do have a question, I invite you to think about this one. We can see a message if you don't have any questions. Let's see. And if you guys are interested, this one is linked down below on Amazon. And if you do want to get a reading with me, same thing, it is linked on the video. Let's see. Do what it takes. Okay, so this is the guidance here for you. Do what it takes. So I wish you the best. Have a beautiful day. You can claim this energy in the comments down below. Of course, join the family and subscribe for good luck. And you can also check my other readings appearing on the screen. And if you do love meditations or ASMR, you have my channel, Marion ASMR, available for you. But thank you so much for your support. See you next time and take good care of you.